Hello, I'm JCN Haute Couture. Today I'm gonna show you how to drape a corset on a mannequin. The first thing that we do on a mannequin is just to mark the shape, the design of the corset on the mannequin with the black tape, adhesive black tape, as you see on the mannequin over there. And then after, you start with the first part. I start first with the bust cup. So I divide the bust cup in two parts. So first I just place it with pins, and then once it's placed with pins, the first, and then you make the shape, you start drawing with a pencil. Once it's done, as you see here, I take it off from the mannequin. So, and then after I do the tracing, I trace it and make corrections. In here I'm showing you how the back of the corset is marked and how the fabric is placed. And in here we have another part of the bust. So here I'm just working in one of the side fronts of the front, because this bustier or corset is asymmetrical. It has many shapes. Like here I divided the corset in 6 pieces. So in here I'm working in one of the sides, so just to show you how we place the fabric and we drape it. So in here, in order to release the fabric, because in those areas when you're draping, it makes a lot of tension, so you have to make some slash into the fabric just to shape the pattern into the fabric into the pattern, as I did just now. You see it made release, so now I can start drawing and getting the shape of that side front. So that's the bustier is a very tight clothing, and also is sewn with boning. All those lines that you see, the black lines that are crossing in the mannequin, all those lines get boning. So when it's sewn, we make a tunnel on those seams, and we put boning, and it makes the corset very fitted to the body. Yeah. Okay, and here I'm working with the side back. So I'm doing the same process, placing the fabric. Also, always you place the fabric on the grain line. It's because when you are sewing, it doesn't stretch, and it's gonna damage the size or the measurements of the design of the pattern. And now I'm working on the center back. So everything is the same process. You have to do one by one, take it off and fix it. In a video ahead, part ahead, you're gonna see how I retrace it and fix it and cut it. So tracing in the mannequin is easier than working in a pattern, but also you can do the corset doing in a paper. But after this, when this is all corrected, we transfer into paper. So the paper is that we keep in order to have a reference for a next design. If we have another person that wants the same designs, we work with that pattern. So I work with size 8 mannequin, because I think it's one of the best sizes for me. For me, it's the best size. It's an average size. So that if I want a small size, I can downgrade it, or if I want a big size, I can upgrade it. So in here, what I'm I'm doing is I'm just retracing the pieces of the that I trace in that I drape in the mannequin, and I'm retracing and making all the marks, putting notches where all pieces are gonna be joined together. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. So working, the way that we designers work is that we always do a mock-up on muslin, and this is what I'm doing. That's why those dresses are very expensive, because when a customer come to us and asks us for a mock-up for a dress, that's what we do. We do a mock-up first of the dress they want. So why we do that? Because we want to make sure that the mock-up fits correctly into the person. So when that is corrected very well and is fitted into the customer, is very fitted, corrected all corrections, so we put it into fabric, we cut it into fabric. So now, after I have done all the tracings, I start putting the pieces together, and as I did with the draping of the corset, I started with the bust. This is what I'm sewing now. I'm sewing the bra cups. So, and then I go with the center front, and then the middle front, the side front, the back side, and the center back, until everything is complete. This machine that I'm working is my new acquisition that I got from brother. It's an embroidery and sewing machine. So now it has two pieces. So now I'm working just with the regular machine, but also has another attachment when you want to embroider. It's a computerized machine, and you can do any design in there, design many designs in flowers. So I have always used brother. I have another machine which has been my companion for 20 years, and it's a good machine. And also I have an overlock. The overlock is good, and also the industrial machines are good. So this one that I'm using is one of the models that they have, but brother have more advanced models. Depends on the number and all the features that the machine has, it costs more. There are machines that do embroidery, industrial machines that do embroidery, cost like $14,000, but that's for mass productions. With this one, I can do some designs, but there are another machine that is you can embroidery hats, you can do embroideries for pillows, you can do embroideries for sheets, you can embroidery dresses, everything. In this one, I can make embroidery applications and put it into the dresses, because the frame of this machine is very small. But if you want something big, there are machines especially for that. So Brother is a good brand, that's what I use it. And it's an automatic machine that when I start, it does a back stitch by itself, and when I finish, it does a back stitch and also cut the thread. It's a beautiful machine, which I love it. Yeah. I recommend you, if you're planning to buy a machine, I recommend you to buy Brother. Another machine that I have an industrial machine, is Yuki. Yuki is another good brand that you can buy. They have domestic machines too, Yuki. Yuki is a little expensive too, but it's a good machine that you can buy. So as you can see, I'm continuing putting the pieces together until I'm done with the whole corset. Yeah, so I'm doing piece by piece and making sure that every piece is connected in the right place. Okay. If you have any questions, any comments, just put it in the comments in there, and don't forget give a like. I'm just trying to get known as a fashion designer. I'm building my website now, and my brand name is JCM Haute Couture, because that's what I'm pretending to do. I'm trying to do haute couture clothing for women mostly, and in the future I'm gonna do men's too, but I'm gonna start with women's. And I'm doing anything for women's: business wear, casual wear, evening gowns, wedding gowns, even lingerie. I'm doing lingerie. I'm learning how to do lingerie, like bra tops, bikinis, swimming wear, and everything. I love all those related to women's. And sometimes I do men's, but I do men's mostly for me. Okay, here you have the whole piece together. As I told you, it's a mock-up made on muslin. It's all corrected. So now I'm gonna transfer those corrections into a paper, and then when the paper is ready, I can make it into fabric. Okay, later on I'm gonna show you how it's done in fabric. Okay, thank you for watching, and don't forget to make comments and give a like. Okay, my name is JCM Haute Couture. Please look for my page later on. I'm gonna be posting here in YouTube and in other social media. Thank you for watching.